But right now, it's ready for our 12 burning questions. You guys ready for this, man? This one you got to bring your A game. This one your money's got to be right. Your game's got to be tight, and this is for the whole enchilada. Are you ready, Big Al? We got this Big Al in St. Lunatic. We got my man T from Portsmouth. We got my man BJ Mack in the house too. First question: do the Red Sox exercise Manny's option next year? Yes or no?
Yes, best RBI producer of his generation, absolutely.
T?
Absolutely. They can't find anyone else to cover David Ortiz.
100%. Give him his money.
That's right. Manny Ramirez, a staple to this Red Sox organization. He has earned every penny of a contract, which most people thought was way too much money. Manny being Manny is all right by me. Next question. Buchholz or Masterson, if you had to win one game, who would you rather have on the mound right now, Al?
Masterson.
Buchholz.
Buchholz.
Masterson. I love the big guy's frame. I love the way he can keep the ball on the ground. I think this guy's got a huge future. Kurt Schilling, BJ, will he win a big game this year for the Boston Red Sox?
No. The Red Sox have too many pitchers that can pitch in big spots. I don't think the Red Sox will depend on Kurt Schilling and put him in a situation where he's going to have to win a big game.
No, go ahead.
I agree. Kurt Schilling right now is on the outside looking in, and they have too many options right now where they don't want to disrupt the flow with someone like Kurt Schilling.
Earlier in the year, I would have said something else, but I will say something different now. Yes, he will, because it's $8 million they've got invested in this guy. He wants to go out and one more time, put the bloody sock on and give it a go.
Alan, you're buying that bloody sock, Kurt Schilling. Let me tell you something. The only difference between Kurt Schilling, okay, and a guy that robs a bank with a mask on for $9 million is that guy goes to jail for 30 years. Kurt Schilling's going to the Hall of Fame. Kurt Schilling's act is tied here. He will not win a big game for the Red Sox this year. Will the Yankees make the playoffs? Yes or no, B?
No.
T?
Yes, they started out 21-29 last year.
No.
They will not. I don't think they're going to make it this year. I think that the curve is trending downward every year. They're not getting any younger. Their front office isn't active. They're having a tough time getting a groove in. Who knows whether Girardi can handle the Big Apple or not. I'm going to have to say no to the Yankees making playoff. I think the wild card will come out of the AL Central. Okay, Alan, prediction. Celtics, Pistons.
Celtics, 7.
Celtics in 7?
Celtics in 7.
Celtics in 6.
Celtics in 6 here. I like the Celtics in 6. I think they get their first road win, Game 6 in Detroit. Okay, we need prediction and some reasons why for the Lakers and the Spurs. Who are you liking that series and why, babe?
I'm going with the Lakers in 7. I just think that down the stretch in Game 7, I think San Antonio will be too much at home. But in Game 7, too much Kobe Bryant, too much Paul Gasol, the Spurs. That's it.
I think Lakers in 6. Derek Fisher is back. We all remember what Derek Fisher and the big shot he made a couple years in San Antonio. I think he's going to make another one.
Lakers in 5. Paul Gasol is going to make a huge difference in this series.
I like the Spurs in 7. Manu Ginobili will have a monster game, Game 7. He'll be the difference. He'll make a big shot down the stretch. There will be some controversy with Kobe and Bruce Bowen. Okay, Manu Ginobili will be the MVP of the series. A huge game in Game 7. I like the Spurs in 7 in this one. Who is the best player in the National Basketball Association right now, BJ?
I think the reigning MVP, Kobe Bryant, is the best player right now. I mean, he inside, outside, making jump shots, getting to the rim offensively, defensively. You see him step up last night. He was priding himself more on the defensive end. I'm going Kobe Bryant.
Kobe's been first-team NBA offensively and defensively for the last 4 or 5 years, and he just won his first MVP, and now he's on the verge of winning his first title without Shaq. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe brings so many intangibles to the court. You don't know if he's going to throw out 10 assists or light you up for 60 and then shut down your best guy on the defensive end. It's Kobe.
How can you forget the man they call King? 23 years old and the undisputed king of the NBA. You can take Kobe for all his flash, all his points, to dominate the game minute by minute, possession by possession. There's one guy that does it better than anybody. That's a 23-year-old man-child, the king of action, maybe, my man, LeBron James. First pick in the NBA draft, Allen, who is it and why?
The guy from Kansas State, because I think
Michael Beasley?
Michael Beasley, because I think he has a more complete package at this point right now, and he fits into the Bulls system, whatever it is, when they hire a coach.
Go ahead.
Derrick Rose, he's a Chicago boy. He's coming home.
You don't want to go home, baby. This ain't fairy tales in Walt Disney. That will be a big-time problem if he goes to Chicago. Go ahead.
I'm going Michael Beasley. I mean, he's a guy that will defend. He'll rebound offensively, defensively. He'll be a 2010 guy for the next 10 years. Michael Beasley.
I'm going to go with Eric Gordon and Kevin Lowe. Gordon did not have the support Rose had. I think his game is a little more complete, shoots the ball with unlimited range. I really, really like this kid. Live edge. The best basketball is yet to come. He doesn't do it with size and strength as much as Rose did in the NBA. You have to do it more with skill. I think Gordon's skill level is a little bit better. And the other one is Kevin Lowe. He will be a solid all-star performer for 10 years in the NBA. He can take it inside, outside, great feel for the game. Those two guys will battle for Rookie of the Year. Stanley Cup or soccer? We're talking about Manchester United and Chelsea. We haven't talked about hockey on or off the year. Do you think hockey will hold on to the fourth major sport, or I think soccer will eventually surpass them? T, we'll start with you.
I think NASCAR is the fourth major sport, but
Okay,
soccer
there you
is
go.
ahead of hockey, too.
All right, there you go. Give it to me. What do you think, Al?
I think MMA has surpassed the
Okay.
NHL.
Whoa. Go ahead. Mixed martial arts. What do you got?
I think as long as the NHL is on stations that no one's ever heard of, no one's going to watch them. And I think soccer is up and coming. More kids are playing it. More kids are watching it. I think soccer is the next.
The country's getting more brown, okay? And that translates into soccer, more Spanish speaking, more of the immigrant influence coming into the country. It's come from these Latin American countries where soccer is king. Soccer will surpass hockey quicker than
I
you
think
think.
soccer's already surpassed hockey.
Well, you might be right, BJ. Pac-Man Jones, does he play this year for the Dallas Cowboys? And if so, can he survive a year arrest-free in the National Football League? BJ.
Yes, and I heard today on ESPN the Cowboys want him to play a little offense. So I think as long as Roger Goodell loosens up and lets the guy play, I think he'll have a big impact on the Cowboys this year.
Go ahead.
Absolutely not. Once a bonehead, always a bonehead.
Go ahead.
Too many strip clubs in Dallas, and he will find them.
Yeah. Pac-Man Jones, all-star talent on the field, minor league talent off it. I'm rooting for the young man, but my experience says Pac-Man, okay, is going to spend more time in the strip club than he's going to spend with his nose in the playbook. I'm going to say it doesn't work out for Pac-Man like Jerry Jones and the Cowboys think. Spygate, BJ, is it over finally?
I hope so. I've heard enough of it. I mean, I hope it's over.
T?
It's finally over. It's over. Come on. Matt Walsh didn't have anything. It is over.
Either did John Tomasi.
No. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady will make the perp walk up the Capitol Hill steps.
Oh, my God, Alan.
We're going to have the shot on the Boston Herald cover of Tom and Giselle holding hands going up the Capitol steps. Arlen Specter wants his pound of flesh. It's not over yet.
Yeah, Alan Specter was also on the Warren Commission. Alan Specter's half nuts. Worry about world hunger. Worry about the price of milk. Worry about the price of a gallon of gas. Stop wasting the taxpayers' money, okay, in Washington. This has no business on Capitol Hill. It's done and over with. Matt Walsh came up bluffing, and John Tomasi, I feel, should lose his job. Spygate is over. It was much ado about nothing. Okay, the $1 million question, guys. We got about 1 minute to go. BJ, I'm asking you right now, what's the next Boston team to win a championship?
Boston Celtics, Green 17.
This year?
This year.
Whoa! Where are you going?
Boston Celtics.
What?
Raising the rafters.
Big Al?
The Revolution. Goal!
Why not? I'll go with the I'll go with the Celtics too, man. I got Celtic blood running through me. This hurricane for my man T, Big Al, my man BJ Mack. Hopefully we did a good job. We'll see you on Tuesday, right, Little General? You ready to go have some cold beers? You ready to get loose, General? Now it's our time, my man. Batman and Robin, baby. You're ready to rock and roll. We're out of here.